ho, ho! And what would you like for Christmas?
Hi, Mama. Yeah, tell Daddy that we're going to be able to come home for Christmas after all.
Boy, this is the best Christmas present I've ever received.
God bless you. This means they'll be able to have a happy Christmas, too.
At this wondrous holiday time, a special gift for you and your family. As Blue Cross and Blue Shield presents Season's Greetings. An evening with John Williams and the Boston Pops Orchestra. With special guest star, Andy Williams. Starring John Candy, Roberta Flack, Reba McEntire, the Tanglewood Festival Chorus, and the Boston Boy Choir.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Boston's historic Symphony Hall. This beautiful building is home to the Boston Pops Orchestra, and we're delighted that you could join us tonight for our annual Christmas concert. You know, music is one of the greatest gifts that we can share at the holiday season, and sharing it with us tonight is an artist who's as popular and enduring as Christmas itself. Please welcome my friend, Andy Williams.
Thank you very much. This is the holiday where time does not stand still. 1 minute it's the end of October, and the next minute there's only one shopping day before Christmas. It's also the special look on a child's face, sitting on Santa's knee. It's a car that won't start. It's a blizzard that won't stop. It's buying a turkey early and forgetting to defrost it for dinner. It's hot chocolate on a cold night. It's being noisy with friends and being quiet in church. It's a gift that fits and doesn't have to be returned. It's poinsettias, it's mistletoe, it's holly. But most of all, it's music. Joy to the world, the Lord has come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come ye, oh, come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born the King of angels. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Christ the Lord. Sing, choirs of angels, sing in exultation. Oh, sing, all ye citizens of heaven above. Glory to God in the highest. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Christ the Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angels' voices. Oh, night
Season's Greetings, an evening with John Williams and the Boston Pops Orchestra, will continue with special guest, CMA Entertainer of the Year, Reba McEntire, presented by Blue Cross and Blue Shield.
I always thought I knew a lot about Christmas music. That is until I got here. Did you ever have a certain melody that rolls around in your head? You're not quite sure what the name of that song is, though? For example, Trepak. What would that mean to you, Trepak? No, it's not the goalie on the Russian national hockey team. I thought of that already. It is Russian, however, and it's from Tchaikovsky's Nutcracker Suite. And here's John Williams and the Boston Pops Orchestra to play it for you now.
From Tchaikovsky's marvelous music with its evocations of snow scenes in old Russia, we now turn to the gentle hills of our own Tennessee. It's from here that the Christmas sound of Nashville reaches out to all over the world. Our next guest has been named the Academy of Country Music's Female Vocalist of the Year 4 consecutive times. Please welcome, all the way from Nashville, Miss Reba McEntire.
Even more than I usually do. But I know it's a long road back. This I promise you. I'll be home for Christmas. You can plan on me. So please have snow and lots of mistletoe and presents under the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light lives. Darling, I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams. You know Christmas Eve will find me where the love light lives. Darling, I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams.
Christmas is my favorite time of the year. It's time for family get-togethers and a time for giving, which is one of the best feelings of all. There's a special feeling that goes with Christmas, and I got that special feeling. Listen to all this wonderful Christmas music here in Symphony Hall, and I'm sure you must feel it too. So from our music family to your family, Merry Christmas.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost snipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe helps to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa Claus is on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh, and every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple praise to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. And although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to you.
Season's Greetings, an evening with John Williams and the Boston Pops Orchestra, will continue with television and movie comedian John Candy. Presented by Blue Cross and Blue Shield.
Greetings. That sight would be snow. Oh. And if I had to think of one sound, it would be the sound of sleigh bells. There's one Christmas song that combines that sight and that sound. It's the number John Williams and the Boston Pops Orchestra are going to play now. It's Anderson's Sleigh Ride. Whoa!
you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to present to you the talented and highly dedicated group of musicians who have contributed so much to American musical life over the years. Please join me in acknowledging my colleagues and friends, the Boston Pops Orchestra. Thank you. In the development of music, the orchestra has played a tremendous role, but also what is of great importance musically in opera and in song is the lyric, and in some cases the spoken word. To lead us into this world of the spoken word, we're fortunate to have the services of a first-class raconteur. Please welcome back once again Mr. John Candy.
'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled, all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn, there arose such a clatter. I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew in a flash, tore open the shutter, threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh with 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before a wild hurricane fly, as they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky. Then up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had slung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of his pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. With a wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying a finger aside of his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down on a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night."
Season's greetings An evening with John Williams and the Boston Pops Orchestra will continue with four-time Grammy winner Roberta Flack. Presented by Blue Cross and Blue Shield.
Who wants to get? Here's a few things I definitely don't want to find under my tree Christmas morning. Any fruitcake made outside the good old US of A. Any fruitcake made inside the good old US of A. A DOP kit. A DOP. Anything that needs batteries. License plate covers that read, I owe, so off to work I go. I don't want that. Any slippers that look up at me. I don't want that. A jogging suit that plays the theme from Rocky. Or a shawl with needlepoint lettering that says, it's almost over, Pa. Aerobic gardening video, monogram contact lenses, no. And anything that comes in a box that's like this one, like this, say no to it. Say no. Because you know what it is? It's a tie. Of course, a tie. And a very ugly tie. I mean, who would buy this? Who would buy this? Dear Daddy, we love you very much. Merry Christmas. Jennifer and Chris. Hey, this is from my kids. It's not such a bad tie. I mean, you know, there's ugly and then there's real good-looking ugly. And this is one of the real good-looking ugly ties. Because I wasn't looking at it in the right light, you see. This has got a spider thing and a fly that it's about to lure in. It's thematic. And it's really a wonderful gift. Speaking of wonderful, here's a marvelous gift for everyone. A lovely voice from a lovely lady, our next guest, who received 4 Grammy Awards, Miss Roberta Flack. I hope she likes this tie.
Christmas wishes are like snowflakes. No two are alike. And if I may, I'd like to add to the blizzard of goodwill that surrounds us this holiday season. I wish you the merriest of Christmases, and I hope the spirit of the holiday remains in your heart throughout the coming year.
The Queen of Galilee, he married Virgin Mary, the Queen of Galilee. Oh, Joseph and Mary walked through an orchard green. Many to be seen. There were cherries and berries, many to be seen. Thing of love, son of love, upspoke baby Jesus from in bow down, you tallest branch. Let my mother, let her gather some. Said, bow down, you tallest branch. Let my mother, let her gather some. Then bend down the tallest branch till it touched Mary's hand. Cried she.
Masterpiece, The Messiah, was premiered over 200 years ago. It strikes me as an incredible thing that the music is as fresh today as it was when it was first performed. Here is, from Handel's Messiah, the Hallelujah Chorus.
Hallelujah.
Season's Greetings, an evening with John Williams and the Boston Pops Orchestra, will continue with Andy Williams. Presented by Blue Cross and Blue Shield.
We never run faster than when we're in a race. We sell more if it's a contest. And what could be more fun than winning a game, even if all we beat are the laws of probability? We call it being competitive. And sometimes it gets carried to extremes. But it's what drives us to be football players, Rhodes Scholars, or to beat Uncle Alfred at Chinese checkers. It's the stuff that life, not just the sports page, is made of. And in a world where you can win some or lose some, it's well worth having the peace of mind only this card brings. The one from Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Those who have it feel better than those who don't.
If you're gonna do it, you gotta do it right. It's not just trimming the tree. You gotta get the star just perfect up there. It's gotta be gleaming, and the lights on the tree have to be just so. And Christmas dinner, oh, you can't mess that up. You gotta have the turkey over here and the vegetables over here and the potatoes and the stuff and the cranberry. Everything's gotta be set up just nice. And after dinner, everyone's gotta gather around the fireplace. If you don't have a fireplace, use a hot rock or something like that. And you have to listen to a familiar voice sing a Christmas favorite. That's very important. And ladies and gentlemen, America's Christmas favorite, Mr. Andy Williams.
Thank you. And now here's my Christmas favorite, White Christmas. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops listen and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. Won't you join me? I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops listen and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Thank you, Andy. There's so much marvelous Christmas music, it's difficult to cover all of it in one program. However, as the popular saying goes, we'll give it a shot.
Season's Greetings, an evening with John Williams and the Boston Pops Orchestra, will continue. Presented by Blue Cross and Blue Shield.
Wedding days are more than gold rings and white dresses. They're last mornings spent in the rooms of our childhood. Fond farewells to leaky faucets and creaking stairs. A chance for a last few words of advice. Today, vows will be taken. Promises made. And life will never be the same again. Of course, life, like a wedding, doesn't always go exactly as planned. And that being the case, it's well worth having the peace of mind only this card brings. The one from Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Those who have it feel better than those who don't. It's that time of year when ceilings all somehow become a foot or two higher. When every child is an angel for a week or so. And when we find ourselves feeling good for no particular reason. It's the one time of year when grown-ups have more secrets than children. When being kind and considerate is normal behavior. Yet more than anything, it's a time of hope. For our families, our future, for those less fortunate. Hope that others get what they want, that we get what we want. And hope that we've been good, for goodness sake. The best of holidays from Blue Cross and Blue Shield.
Thank you. I'd like to thank the Boston Pops Orchestra, as well as our guests, Andy Williams, John Candy, Roberta Flack, Reba McEntire, the Tanglewood Festival Chorus, the Boston Boys Choir, and Faneuil Hall's fabulous Bell Ringers of Boston. They've all helped to make this holiday season truly special. And to you, our audience, we'd like to conclude with this traditional holiday wish.
Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings to you and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.